Okay. Hi guys, so today's video I'm doing a DIY video, yay! After ages. My plan was to do these like at least once a month, but that didn't happen. So today we're going to be making one of those waterfall waistcoats or jackets that you see around everywhere. They're really popular right now and they're quite cheap on the market and things like that. So we're going to learn how to make one of those ourselves because they're so easy. Usually you just find them in like plain colors and they're in like this felt kind of fabric. What you're going to need for today's video is a tape measure. You're going to need a pair of scissors, yay, the fabric of your choice. Okie dokie. You're also going to need a sewing machine, depending on your fabric of choice, depending if you're lazy or not. If you opt for a fabric that's more, you know, like those felt fabrics or like a jersey fabric, a thick jersey, where you can cut the edge and none of the threads come loose, so you don't need a sewing machine if you get one of those fabrics. I picked like a wool mix kind of tweedy thing that I found in a fabric shop and I just really like it for winter. There is an option to add sleeves which will make it into a full kind of jacket if you wanted to do that at the end. So let's get straight into it, shall we? So guys, you need a nice big table space, etc., or you can do this on the floor. I've got my fabric and this is 3 meters worth of fabric because I wanted the option of making it longer or adding sleeves if I wanted to, because I hadn't decided yet when I bought it. We're going to lay this fabric out onto the table. So I've actually got my fabric folded over twice. Let me show you. Like this, okay? So it was opened out all the way this way and I just flicked it over and kept it folded because that's what we're doing. You see this folded section over here and the length from this end all the way to this end. This is going to be the back part of the waistcoat and it's going to be the longest part of the waistcoat as well. I would suggest, if you're a beginner, to just keep it the length that it is because it's going to be a lot easier for you basically, and it will leave room for error as well. That is approximately 148 centimeters long. Okie dokie. Now what you want to do is you want to divide that length into 74 centimeters, and then what you're going to do is you're going to fold your fabric over like this. Make sure it's all flat and perfect, yeah, because that could cause us some problems. Okay, what you need to do now is you need to find the corner over here. You're going to put your tape measure here, get that measurement again. What was it? 74 for me, half of the length, remember that. What you should do really is pin where your measurement is, and all you're going to do is you're going to cut from the end like this all the way to the other corner, and that essentially is going to create one great big circle. So I'm not going to put any guidelines or anything because I'm just fluking this like I fluke everything, and I'm just gonna literally cut straight into it. This could be a big fail, but we'll have to give it a go, like, you know. Guys, I'm not sure if you can see properly, but I'm not just cutting in a straight line, I'm kind of giving it a slight curve, okay? If you're like mega beginner, then I would suggest using very cheap fabric to begin with, so like a felt or a jersey even, that kind of thing. Okay, so save this fabric for later in case you decide that you want to add sleeves or whatever. You can do something else with it. So this is what we're going to be left with. If you just open up, Choji. As you can see, this is a half circle, half moon, whatever you want to call it. And if we open up again, it's one big circle. A bit of a wonky circle, but don't worry about it. Okay? Fantastic. Now what we're going to do is we're going to fold it back over. Here's our semicircle, guys. Away, Choji! So what we're doing next is basically creating a hole somewhere around about over here, which is going to be your armhole. I'm going to measure about halfway the length of this, which is about here, and just mark it. And then, depending on how low you go to begin cutting your hole, this section over here is going to be what drapes over your shoulders, so the more you want, then the lower down you want to go. And we've gone in about 16 centimeters. Going to make a hole here first. So that size hole normally will fit most arms, I believe. So the length of this cut is 25 centimeters and the width is about 13 to 14. This is what we're left with. We have a semicircle with a hole over here. If you open it up, you have a full circle with 2 holes. Now all you want to do, put it on you like this. And can you see what we've created here, guys? This is what we see all over Instagram. So can you see what we've done? There's the back of it. There are your armholes. That's basically it, guys. If you want to, you can add sleeves. And all you have to do to add sleeves is get some extra fabric, pin it around the edge of your armhole, and then sew this end over here and create some sleeves. I can't be bothered doing that. Your second option now, depending on your fabric, is to neaten up the edges of your waistcoat. All you have to do for this is get on your sewing machine, get a zigzag stitch, and just stitch across the edges to make sure that no thread falls off it, and then it completely unwinds basically. It's kind of cool as well because it's like a semi-hood, but not really. Maybe I'll show you how to do a hood another time. But there you go. That's basically it, guys. Quickest DIY video ever. Very, very handy, and you can alternate the length of this jacket and the width of this section quite easily. Basically, you just make a bigger circle. So obviously it's up to you guys how you style it. I just thought this was a very handy wardrobe piece to have, and I'm just sick of the ones that are on the market now, which are just those plain black, cream, brown, khaki felt ones. So now you can make your own ones, guys. If you do end up making this, then tag me on Instagram. I'd love to see. If you end up adding sleeves, let me have a look as well. That would be great. I really couldn't be bothered adding sleeves because, to be honest with you, Hannah's gonna wake up any minute and I ain't got no time. Thumbs up this video. I hope you enjoyed it, and until next time, bye. Okay? Wait. Whoa.
You can see the nappies on the floor and everything.
Sorry about the background, there's nappies all over the floor. And this is the only time that Hannah's sleeping in the day, so I really had to rush. And this is why I'm not wearing eye makeup, because I have to wear glasses, because what?